everybody, and welcome to the channel, and I am your host, Beztruken. And today we're back with another action figure review. And today we are reviewing, and I'm seeing double here, but today we're reviewing the Mafex Amazing Spider-Man. Ben Reilly, the clone from the Clone Saga, from his clone, Ben Reilly, the blonde Peter Parker. Here we go. Yeah. What a great figure. Ah, man, he is exactly like the other one that you see on the screen. Same body. The head sculpt, as you see here, is different. You can see the hair, off the differences in a bit. But yeah, we got the Ben Reilly Spider-Man suit. We got Ben Reilly, and if you've seen my video from before, it's literally the same thing, but what I'll say is that during like articulation and everything's a lot smoother than the original. So let's get him off the stand and take a closer look at Ben Reilly. Haha, here we go. And here he is, Ben Reilly, in his Ben Reilly form. That's a weird way to put it. But yes, here he is from the Clone Saga of Spider-Man, Ben Reilly. For those of you that don't know who he is Peter Parker's clone. One of Spider-Man's villains ended up cloning not just Peter Parker, but also ended up cloning Gwen Stacy. I believe that villain was the Jackal. And there's a whole story there from the 90s that a bunch of people didn't like. Which, I didn't read the whole thing, but I got a summarize of it. It was okay. There was a bunch of... So here's the thing about Ben Reilly. Ben Reilly, before we get to the articulation, Ben Reilly was going to be, originally, Peter Parker's replacement. Back in the 90s. Was it 90s? Back in the Clone Saga era, Marvel was trying to change it up, get more readers in, and they wanted to introduce a new Spider-Man. And they introduced Ben Reilly here. And he was going to replace Peter Parker. And that just didn't take at all. So they ended up killing him off in the comics. So he dies, and then he ends up showing up again in the newer comics, with was it the Spider-Verse stuff and all that. And then I believe right now in January he's getting his own comics, like they're bringing Ben Reilly back with this costume. But yeah, originally he was gonna be Peter Parker's replacement. Peter Parker was gonna have like a kind of happy ending with Mary Jane, and readers were like, they weren't having it. And so yeah, that's basically the story of Ben Reilly. He's a clone, a hero in his own right. He's not like, he's a clone of Peter Parker, but that doesn't mean he's like exactly Peter Parker. Hence like the blonde hair. He's his own hero in his own right. He's a little bit more ruthless when it comes to Parker's the Spider-Man rogues. When he fights Venom and he fights the other villains, he does it in his own way. And then during that time too, when he was kind of the Spider-Man for the era, he was in that DC crossover. He ends up fighting Superboy, which Superboy is a clone of Superman. So that was a nice little bout. I forgot who wins. I don't think there was a winner. If anything, I think Ben Reilly was the one that won. He just outsmarted Superboy. Don't remind, and if anyone knows what story I was talking about, let me know. Cause it's the DC crossover with Marvel, where they fight both universes. They fight. Hulk and Superman go at it. Batman and Captain America, and then they have where they collide and they make Dark Claw and Super Soldier and I'm pretty sure Superboy ends up fused with Ben Reilly, but I'm not 100. I'm not no, yeah, he was. He's wearing the jacket. I gotta look into it, but yeah, he was part of that stuff. And then after that, when the Green Goblin, when they brought him back, and then they brought Peter Parker back, they ended up, and it's a good story. I will look it up and watch videos on like reasons why, because they spin off. Anyway, back to the figure itself. That's Ben Reilly, almost in a nutshell. So let's take a look right now at his suit. You know, we saw him on the spin table, but yeah, the suit is pretty good. We got some shadings on the leg, a little bit on the arm. I don't know if the camera's kind of getting that. You know, we got a whole different like Spidey logo outfit. You know, he's not. It'd be cool if they made the Scarlet Spider version, but this one's pretty cool because that was basically the Scarlet Spider was basically like almost like Spider-Man's original like suit, like the regular sweater and stuff like that, but you know, better. You know, that costume 10 times better. But then, you know, he upgrades to this. You know, it's more Spider-Man like. I don't know when or what point he ends up using this costume, but you know, here we go. He moves on from Scarlet Spider to Spider-Man. But yeah, I like, it's really nice. You know, we got the, I believe these are the web shooters. Instead of having them on his belt, he has them here. You know, they're accessible right there. Not much else. You know, we got the same all the way from front and back. The blonde hair, and it's different because his hair it's moved to the side where the other one, like I was saying, it's he got bangs. Let's show that off right now. See, they're brothers, they're cousins, and it's like different skin tone too that they use. I'm just noticing that right now. He's a clone, but you know, different skin tone. Which is nice, you know. Peter Parker right here, and then Ben Reilly here. That's how you tell who's who. Alright, so articulation is exactly the same. I'll go over real quick. But, like I said in the beginning, this focus. Okay. Like I said in the beginning, it's the same articulation as that one, because it's the same body. But for some reason, I think this one is shorter than this one. Maybe because they updated something, or something's just not, I don't know. But, I'll show you the size of it. But yeah, same thing, you know, we got the butterfly joints up here. Mine are not moving that well, but it's there. Ball on the arm. Bicep swivel, double jointed knee. Mine did get, barely see it on camera, but mine did get like a paint chip right here. I tried to scratch it off, but no, I think that's just paint chip. So double jointed knees. We got the whole peg here. He comes with the magnet feet too. Move up and down, toe, hinge, the drop down legs to get all your Spidey poses. And like the joints are a lot smoother than that one. So that one on mine, it's good, but it's just not as smooth as this one. This is basically, it's that mold, but you know, they updated it. Same thing with the peg wrist too. This is a lot better than that one. I remember for some people in some copies those were breaking, and also because, you know, the hand situation. This one, I'll show off the accessories in a bit. But then right now, yeah, we got the open punch. Out of the box, he has the Spider-Man head, and it's the same head too. It's the same everything, with one also like updated accessory too. But other than that, yeah, everything's the same. Same thing, literal clone, but I think the clone's better. And I'm not talking about like a KO clone. I'm talking about like a, you know, clone, Spider-Man clone. You know, he's a clone, a really good-looking clone. Yeah, Ben Reilly. I can't wait for the black suit. That's gonna be great. All right, so let's take a look at his accessories. Now here are most of the accessories that the figure comes with. He does come with a bunch of these. I think it's a set. You know, it's 2 long whipping hands and 2 short whipping hands, and then the big one, the long one for the swinging effect. And this is not Focus. No, there we go. Yeah, so it comes with those, you know, the standard webbing that all the Mafex Spidermans have. Not just the amazing ones, but you know, the Tom Holland and all of them. They all have the same web effect. I have, when I do pictures, you know, I have the bendy wire webs that you could find on Amazon, on eBay, or you know, people on Instagram that make these cool webbing effects. Really nice. So I use those. I haven't used their normal ones in a minute. If anything, I'll just have it. You know, I'll do one. But you know, so yeah. So these are the accessories. Oh, then you know, it comes with a Mafex stand. And what else that I don't have on the table? I think that's it, right? Mafex stand, the webs, and that's it. Oh, the only difference at this one doesn't have that one web effect that has a magnet where he can hang on from the original Spider-Man. That was just like the only thing that's different from this one. He just doesn't have that accessory. They just didn't do that one this time around. Because I think they know that, like, oh, people are not using it. They're using the bendy wire stuff, you know, for their photos and stuff like that. So, okay, let's get to the accessories. So, out of the box, he comes with this. This is a really good. Look at that. That's a really good Spider-Man head with the neck. Simple swap. It's a lot simple to swap, too. Unlike that one over there. That one, yeah, I gotta. Ugh. But like I said, yeah, really, a really good update on the figure. A lot better, you know. All the hands are easy to swap. The head easy to swap. Unlike the first one that had some issues for some people, but you know, not a lot. We got, it's the same head. It's the same angry face. The angry looking eyes. You know, it's the same thing. This is different. They got it right this time, and a little bit better too, because this one, it's an improvement because of the other Spider-Man figure from Into the Spider-Verse. They did the same thing. This one has a peg hole right there for one of the hands. This hand right here, and you could simply, well, maybe not simply, you know, I can't see in the form, but yeah, it goes. You could hold it like that. Well, we dropped it, but you get the gist. It has a peg, so it could go into this hand. Unlike the other one, smaller mask that didn't make any sense, but you know, he basically just wedged it between there and it would hold. But it was such a like, it didn't make sense. It was not right. But now you can use this mask on that figure over there too, or if you have the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, it's the same. So okay, accessories. We got the two magnet feet. We got the two magnet wall crawling hands. We got the regular wall crawling hands, and then yeah, Ben Reilly's hands are different. You know, the blue hand with some of the Spider-Man fingers, and they all look good. But it's the same mold. It's just now this one, he comes with two relaxed hands, but to hold the mask, and then he also has two of those hands. You got the two fist hands. We got the two other regular relaxed hands. You got the two whipping hands, and these are a little bit different. These are actually closed off. They're not open. So for some eBay accessories, they might not work. I haven't tried it yet, but you know, there you go. Wall crawling. Oh, and then your whipping hands. Whip. And so much easier to switch out because Mafex listens, and they have the hands in this. You no longer have to freaking drill or heat up the hands. It's just, you know, they pop in so easily now. Oh, I'm saying that and everything's falling apart. Okay, forget the web. Oh, and I noticed I put this in my wrong hand. Okay, hold on. Get the other hand. I want the right hand. And maybe I can do it again. Let me see. That, and then yeah, so that's like it. Stop fighting me on it. There we go. You know, whoop. Looks nice, looks great, and easy to put on, unlike the other one. You see, and then because the holes are already expanded on the other hands, so you won't get that issue anymore. Really nice, really nice. Alright, let me put these back. Alright, so those are all the accessories, right? Yeah, the webs and the stand. And where's your hand? There you go. And those are the accessories that this figure comes with, and they are great. They're phenomenal. I haven't said it yet, but this is a highly recommended figure. If you missed out on the other Spider-Man, this one, I mean, it's a Spider-Man figure. Alright, let's do a size comparison. And alright, size comparison with this figure, and I got his mask on. Look at that, he looks phenomenal. Oh man. Second favorite figure of the year. First one was Gambit, and just, again, but see, I'm biased when it comes to these figures. Because Spider-Man, I mean, if when the black suit Spider-Man comes, he's gonna be my for 2022, man. Man. Then and then this is the bendy web. It bends. It's a lot better. I don't remember where I got it on eBay. You can look it up on eBay. I don't have a thing to put, you know, on the description or where I got it. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was for this Spider-Man, and yeah. So let me stand them up. All right, and the size comparison with the other figures here with S8, it's almost the same height as this one. I think this one, if I had the ruler, oh my god, if I had a ruler out, I think the Ben Reilly's a tad taller. And it's probably due to, like, I don't know, different joints. It's the same mold, so you'd think that'd be the same size, but it is not, or it is, or just like depending on how. No, it's the same height because it's the same figure. You know, it's the different mold. Yeah, might be a little, very slight, very little, but you know, they you know, not as bad. Right, and then he sizes up with Ryu and Saitama, you know, fairly well. In conclusion to this figure, it's a highly recommend. Like I said, if you missed out on the OG, you know, you got this one. They need to remake or reissue that one with updated stuff. Like, give us some, you know, with this stuff right here. Come on now. 10 out of 10. I'm biased, but yeah, 10 out of 10. Ben Reilly. And he looks so good with everybody else too, with Venom and Carnage. Or if you have Carnage, you could do a whole swapping the hands and the head. I'll probably have a picture of that later for the video. But you know, highly recommend. Sizes of everybody, you know, the same. It's a clone of Spider-Man, literally, and literally. So anyway, yes, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video, whether it's action figure reviews, video games, and other stuff. Bye bye.